Welcome to your weekly tarot video forecast, Sagittarius. We're going to be looking at one card for each day, and then after that, I'm going to put down 3 more cards to give us best manifestation advice for this week. So while I'm shuffling these cards and getting them ready, be thinking about what do you want to manifest this week, Sagittarius? And this is the week of May the 6th through the 12th that I'm talking about. Okay, so let's see what we have. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And now let's pull some manifestation cards. All right, guys, we're ready to rock and roll. Looking at Monday, we have Papa Legba showing up in reverse. This is telling me Monday's a little bit rough. Probably not the whole day. This is probably just talking about one instance. But basically what we have showing up here is that somebody's going to be saying something that if you're not aware and paying attention to what's actually happening, this could be hitting your self-esteem. This could be somebody emotionally manipulating you. This is somebody sort of making you feel like you're to blame for something when very likely they are much more to blame than you are. That's usually how this works out. So if you have somebody coming at you that is sort of attacking your self-confidence or your self-image, I want you to really think about the situation that they're bringing in front of you and think about how much influence did you really have over that situation? And did you do everything that you had in your power to make sure that situation turned out well? Because I think once you start picking this apart, you're going to realize this person is upset maybe, but they're really upset because of some type of responsibility that they didn't take that was never yours to begin with. So don't take this hit to your self-esteem. Put up that shield of logic. Logically, does this make sense? Use that shield. Okay? Now, Tuesday, Sagittarius, you have the 2 of scrolls showing up here. This is just telling me you have a decision to make on Tuesday. You're going to make it just fine. I don't feel like you're confused or anything like that. So making a decision Tuesday, that's going to be something that, is a little bit significant. It's going to be more than just what are we having for dinner tonight, okay? It's going to be something that has an impact for at least the next few days in your life, if not a lot longer. Now, on Wednesday, Sagittarius, you guys have the Lovers card showing up. We like this. This does talk about enjoying the benefits of some type of partnership. Whether this is a really great friendship where you plan things and do things together with this person on the regular, whether this is a business partnership, if it's your romantic partner, this is really enjoying the benefits of this partnership, whatever version that might be, showing up on Wednesday. Now, on Thursday, Sagittarius, we have Bella Rosa showing up here. Now I'm getting a couple of different stories off of this as I look at this card and I'm tuning in. One story is that you have somebody in your sphere of influence showing up on Thursday, or maybe showing up in a bigger way than usual on Thursday, that has some type of addiction issue that they haven't gotten on top of yet. Now, for others of you, the other story that comes up here is that there may be something that where you are kind of addicted to something and that is sort of sucking you in. I mean, an addiction does not have to be, to street drugs or to porn. Sometimes that addiction, which really is escapist behavior, sometimes it's something little. Like I have an addiction to particular video games. They happen to be strategy video games, not the adrenaline version. But I can get really sucked into those and I can waste a lot of my time doing that because I'm escaping from whatever it is I would rather not think about at the moment. So this doesn't have to be a huge addiction type thing like, some of the worst ones that we think about that first come to mind. And even your other person, this doesn't have to be a huge thing, but if this is somebody else around you dealing with an addiction, it's impacting you in one way or another. If this is you, this is impacting your day in a way that's just not cool either way. Now, let's look at Friday. So Friday, we have the poet showing up here. This just tells me that Friday, you're going to be doing something that's going to be requiring your focus and a whole lot of logic to make it work. So this could be an accounting project. This could be a research project, but something going on that's taking a lot of focus on your part. All right, now let's look at the weekend. Moon card showing up for Saturday, Sagittarius. Oh goodness. And the Tower card showing up in reverse on Sunday, or Kali in this deck. So we've got the moon and Kali. When I first looked at Saturday with that moon, I just think you're going to have a late night. And some of you maybe, late night partying it up. Some of you maybe just having a late night. Kali in reverse on Sunday, that's recovering from whatever is happening on this late night. I mean, if you're staying up till 4 in the morning, the recovery is you're sleeping in till 10 or 12 or whatever. And then, or maybe longer, and if you're out there at night partying it up, then you're recovering from the party on Sunday. So either way, I do see a late night, one way or the other, Sagittarius, and then recovery from that late night. Now, let's look at your best manifestation advice for this week. I hope you guys have it in your mind. What do you want to manifest this week? If you've been here this long, please put a thumbs up on the video. Share it out to the world if you don't mind, and put some feedback down below. I would love to hear, especially about what you want to manifest. But anyway, manifestation advice, we have the Ace of Scrolls, followed by the Four of Mirrors in reverse, followed by the Three of Spirals in reverse. Okay, so Ace of Scrolls talks about a contract or an agreement. In this deck, from me, we can see that there's an agreement there. For some people, it is going to have to do with some type of property, whether it's business property or house. We've got the keys showing up there. That's not going to be true for everybody, but for some of you, there's some type of contract or agreement about a place to be, whether that's like an Airbnb, whether that's leasing a new home, mortgage on a new home. I don't think this would be mortgage. This is more of a lighter contract or agreement, so probably more like a lease. So there's some kind of contract or agreement, and it doesn't have to be about a home, guys. I was just giving an example. Some type of contract or agreement with the Four of Mirrors coming up behind that. This is saying that in the past, there's been some kind of disappointment about this. And for you to move forward past that disappointment, you have to look past the disappointment. You can't continuously harp on that in your mind or out loud, either one. You have to be looking at what are the opportunities that are now available. What do I have to work with now? As my dad and my grandpa would say when I was little, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So back when people ate birds, you hunted and you ate. The one that you've already caught is worth two that you haven't, because who knows if you're going to catch them or not. Same thing with this. This is like, okay, so you've got something that got away, but you've also got an opportunity right here. Look at it. Look at it. Look at what you can do with it and take advantage of that. Because moping over what you don't have, or those two birds that are in the bush, is not going to get you anywhere. Look at what you have. Look at those opportunities you have in your hand and start moving forward with them. And then with that last card, that Three of Spirals in reverse, that says go with the flow. Let things unfold organically. Don't start making long-term plans and wanting everything to fit in a box just yet. This is not the kind of opportunity that's fitting in a box right now anyway. You're having to look at the silver lining and turn that into an opportunity. And it's not stable yet. It's not on its feet. It's not secure yet. So right now, go with the flow, because going with the flow is going to help you really maximize this opportunity. It's not time to try to contain this opportunity yet. It's time to see where it's going to take you. Okay? So that is help with your manifesting or best manifesting advice for the week. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Have a great day. Peace.